KWTN 100.9 FM. Welcome everybody to a beautiful Thursday evening right here. We are live at Winnebago Public Schools as we're going to have some live action volleyball, high school action volleyball. The Winnebago Lady Indians coming off their very first win of the season against the Lady Guardians of Omaha Christian. They're going to be taking on the Walthill Blue Jays. I want to introduce our expert analysis, doing a wonderful job, Mr. Willie Bass. Man, we appreciate everything that you've been doing. You've been teaching me. We've been doing a lot of good things, and we've been watching this Winnebago team here for a couple games, and each time they are coming out with more improvement. And I think that here, this is going to be a good game. We've seen Walthill against the Guardians, and they have a server. She's wearing number 6. Does a wonderful job here. So what are we expecting here for the next sets?
I'm expecting to see Pilcher follow through with more of a service run, and she had, I don't know how many, was it like 3 or 4 aces in that last set. Omaha Christian had no answer for the service reception there, and they have a whole game of practice under their belt, so they're warmed up. Winnebago's warmed up. Hopefully they didn't get too comfortable in that one game wait. So I think it'll be a good match. Both of these teams, like we talked about earlier, each of them only have 1 win so far this season. So one of these native teams is going to walk out with 2 wins.
If you have an opportunity, make sure you share with your relatives. Let them know that Walthill Blue Jays, they have a pretty good fan base, and the Winnebago Lady Indians do as well. So we are getting ready here. This is going to be the very first set of these two, and the season of 2025 is going to be underway here momentarily. Last time, Lady Indians, we were here for the Meade game. That was a wild game, man. You talk about crazy. It went to 5 sets, and a couple of those, they went past 25 and 15, and unfortunately the Lady Indians did not come away with the win. So.
Not that time. They certainly put up a good fight, though. I thought it was going to be a reverse sweep for Winnebago, but man, they couldn't pull off that last set, and I know they wanted it so bad. It was a good game to watch, and I'm hoping it's going to be just as much of a nail-biter at this game like it was in Meade last week.
All right, we're talking about that we need to kind of go over some of our terms.
Okay.
And we have, what is it? The campfire?
Garen's campfire.
All right, here we go. We're going to go with Cassidy Bass.
Nice.
And she got an ace serve right here. We're going to get through our terms through this broadcast here momentarily, but we have the coffin corner.
The coffin corner.
And what else do we have here, Willie, that we're making mention of?
I don't know. Sometimes we kind of make them up along the way, and then
we got the res stats too.
The res stats is like a range.
Yeah. Here we go. Back and forth action. Walthill Blue Jays working with it. And Bass, she did do a nice serve as Breezy sets on up, and she pushes it on over to that area, and that was Blackfish. Was that 2 hits?
That call was a net violation, it looked like, for the Blue Jays, so point goes to Winnebago.
Winnebago, Bass, serves,
Ooh,
floater serve, wow. But they do dig it. Blue Jays push it in the back. Breezy is right there. They call out the play. Blackfish swings and into the net. We were seeing her warm up, and man, she has some power on her swing. Blackfish keeps swinging.
Blackfish has the passion. She wants to do it. She wants to get up there. She's athletic. She needs the right set.
Frazier, number 13 for the Blue Jays, serves on over to Breezy. Decora takes a swing at it. They do dig it, pushing it back. Breezy and Bass are right there. Free ball coming for Blue Jays. They're going to be working with it. That's on over to Frazier. Here comes McCauley. Decides to push it back to Bago. Little volley action going on over here. 21, that is Vargas. She kind of shakes her head. She wanted a bigger slice of that one as they continue on. Decora smacks it. She can't get it, and they dig it up. Blue Jays, they work with it. Kennedy on over to Bass, into Blackfish, and she goes out.
See, she wants it. She's not afraid to get up there and swing, Blackfish, but needs to be a little bit more disciplined, a little bit more intentional, and I would say focus on placing the ball to the open area rather than focusing on power.
Frazier, she serves. Oh, man, and Bagel kind of shooting themselves in the foot a little bit here. They just need to get on a roll, but it is. Blue Jays took a 1-point lead, 3-2 first set. This is Frazier, and it is in right on the line. Ace serve there.
That was close. I don't know. But when it's close, you play it.
Frazier is wearing number 13. She's a sophomore, 5'7". Serves on over to Breezy. Puts the ball in play. Vargas, oh man, she was starting to head up towards the net. Stops, and then she went into the net with that ball. So timeout called by Winnebago as the Blue Jays get a lot of confidence. They're warmed up. Winnebago a little flat-footed on that round, so coach wants to talk it on over.
Yeah, Winnebago just looking a little uncoordinated on that last rally there, and it looks like they do want to engage with their star hitter from the last set, which was Vargas. But that one, she didn't have that last play. She didn't have a good approach. Although it was a good idea to think about her and set her from the back row, it just didn't work out. I think Winnebago's opportunity is going to be when Vargas gets back in the front row. I think that's when they're going to start gaining some momentum. But they shouldn't give Walthill too many free chances because they will capitalize on it.
Yeah, Blue Jays, they play with a lot of passion. You've seen that in that first game there against the Guardians. And once they get on a roll, too, man, they can go on some runs. Here we go. Frazier to put the ball into play. She hits it on over to Breezy. Bass on over to Decora. Decora tries to get a kill, but Blue Jays are right there. Oh, nice block there by Blackfish, but that was a good swing.
Macaulay is warmed up. That first game, she's warmed up. She, when she was playing against Omaha Christian, there were a couple hits that she didn't get, and she was feeling kind of down on herself. She put her head down, but she said, no, not this time. I'm coming correct.
She's in the kill book as a stat there. Decora hits it on over. Man, Blue Jays elect to get it back on over to Bago. They play it back and forth. Decora's on the other side now. All right, Dale hits it on over to Kennedy. Bass calls out Vargas, and she tipped it. She got it.
Okay. You don't want her getting fired up if you're Walthill, because she will start going on a run, and she's hard to contain.
If you just joined us here, too, for that first game against Guardians versus Winnebago, Vargas, man, she had double digits kills. Breezy's going to be your server. It is 6-3. Walthill has the lead. Breezy serves it. Oh, ace serve right there. Miscommunication by Walthill.
Yeah, and then number 3 for the Blue Jays just looked over at her coach and, trying to get some guidance there. She's not quite sure who was supposed to cover it.
We don't have the blue jersey out there. That's right. Remember the solid blue? Here we go. Breezy puts it in play. Macaulay on over to Frazier. Back to Macaulay. Oh, she swings but miss hit. Goes into the net. A point for Winnebago.
Macaulay is their ambitious hitter, and so I think if she gets hot, Winnebago might be in trouble.
Breezy doing some solid serving here this evening as Winnebago going over to Kennedy. She hits it off the net and got it.
She fights that one over. It rolls across the tape and lands on the other side, catching Walthill off guard.
And Winnebago ties the ball game, 6-6 Breezy. She's pretty consistent on her serve. Here we go. Walthill Blue Jays on over to number 8. She had a good swing at it.
Nice.
Back to Winnebago. Kennedy's going to swing back to Walthill. They're working with it. Here comes Macaulay. Oh, nice hit there by Macaulay, but Winnebago, good heads-up play. Wow. They got it. They dig it out. Here comes the Blue Jays. Dale tips it back on over. Bass on over to Decora, and it looks like they went into the net. Blue Jays did.
That was a really good rally. It could have went either way. Both teams scrambling, keeping the ball in play, and just trying to score a point.
Here you go. Breezy, another good serve by her. Here we go, Blue Jays working on over. Macaulay tips it back on over to Winnebago's side. Winnebago holding on to a 1-point lead. Decora, she gets it on over. Number 4 into the net of the Blue Jays.
I'm really impressed with Decora stepping up as a hitter this game. That's not very usual. She's usually doing some defense in the back row, or she was setting, I think, in one of the games. Right. But now she's one of their go-to hitters.
So, Winnebago, if you're looking at huddle there, the Blue Jays a little under duress here and stuff, but they're hanging right in there. They're only down by 2. They did have a lead, and they just can't get off that 6 point mark so far as we look at to the Winnebago side. Coach Sam, did you have an opportunity to talk to her any or?
I did get a chance to talk to her on the phone. It was more about how can I get stats from the team.
Yeah.
And I did figure that out. So looking forward after tonight's game, we're hoping to be able to share more statistics from players from the team throughout the season. So we can look forward to that.
All right, so the Lady Jays are in town here, known as Pahi, the Hill. Blue Jays, if you ever notice too, I'll give you an interesting stat, Willie. They don't use the E on Blue Jays. It's BLUJEYS.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm not sure that I knew that.
Tonight, did you know? We're going to have to come up with something like that, right?
I like that. And the shoe game. We got to check in on the shoe game.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Another ace serve there by Breezy, the senior, doing some good stuff. 10 Blue Jays down by 4. It is 10-6, first set of this triangular. We got to see Winnebago in action against Omaha Christian, the Guardians, and then we got to see Blue Jays in action. Here we go. Breezy hits the net, and it doesn't go over.
That one wanted to go over. It looked like almost if a player were just to look up to the ball and blow the ball, it would have fell on the other side maybe.
Wolf for the Blue Jays, serving
Oh,
nice
yikes.
little serve there. Hits it in the right spot, and an ace serve there.
Yeah, those short serves can be hard to control. Even though it comes slow and it's low, it doesn't always mean it's easy to control.
Walker puts the ball in play. Breezy is right there. Shoots it on over to Bass for the set. Oh, nice kill there by Kennedy.
That was a nice cross-court corner spike by the lefty Kennedy for Winnebago.
Winnebago out of that corner. They had Vargas come out of there. They had Decora, and now Kennedy is starting to hit that spot. Here we go. This is going to be Chavez, number 4, 11-8. They bring her in to do some serving. She looks over the area, puts the ball in play. Brooklyn is right there for the Blue Jays. Number 4 swings on over, and she gets it. Number 4 is Wolf. She is a junior. Dale's going to have a seat, and then here comes number 1. She's going to be doing some serving. She wears the libero jersey. That's Walker. So we got a lot of Walkers here tonight. And the 2 thumbs up means?
Replay.
Alrighty.
I don't think he blew the whistle for the serve to go over. She just served it over.
Oh, okay.
I think that's what happened.
All right, Walker. She does oh man, she puts some power behind that one, but Breezy's right there. Here comes Bass on over to Kennedy, and she goes out. Trying to repeat what she did earlier, just a little too wide.
Kennedy's been taking a lot of hits on the left side of the court, which for a lefty is it's pretty unusual. You usually have a lefty hitting on the right side.
Oh, nice serve there by Walker, but Winnebago, they're going to give him a free ball. Oh, good heads-up play, and right back to her she goes.
That was the right move by Kennedy when the other team is still on the floor recuperating from a dig.
Yeah.
Hit it right back over to them. There's, very unlikely they're going to get back up and keep it in play.
All right, here comes Decora, number 24, the senior. And we kind of like her serves 12-10. Little floater right there.
That was nicely handled.
Yep. Brooklyn pushes it into the net. And it looks like number 1 for the Blue Jays, a little confused, and then also she needs to hold her head up if she can. She did get a couple points there for the Blue Jays, so nothing to hold your head about. But here we go, Decora. Oh, nice area. She finds it.
Ruthless.
And we've been seeing that all season. She has a good serve that kind of confuses her opponents.
And especially if they're flopping around on the floor, like sometimes it is kind of painful. You got to recuperate from a dig like that.
All right, Decora puts the ball in play. Chavez is right there. Here comes Decora. Pushes it on over to the Walthill Blue Jays side. They go into the net. Oh, man. Blue Jays are right there, man. It's 15-10. I think there's going to be some exciting games here as Decora comes back for another serve.
And there's still a lot of game left. They just have to take a deep breath and refocus, and let's get the next play.
Here we go. Frazier on over to McCauley. McCauley puts some power into it, but out it goes.
And that's fine. She's not giving up. She's still taking some hard swings.
All right, coach sets the Blue Jays. Decora.
Oh.
Oh, ace serve for Decora. She's on a service run, 17-10.
Walthill struggling to respond to Decora's short yet effective services.
Here we go, the senior. She might
There
get
it
the
is again.
shoe game tonight, too.
I think so.
Here we go, Kennedy. All right, back to Decora. They're going to set up Kennedy. Oh,
Beautiful.
nice. Good heads-up play there by the Blue Jays. Pushing it on over. Decora gets it. Free ball coming for the Blue Jays. Walker pushes it,
Good
and
save.
they get it on over. Back and forth action we go. Walthill Blue Jays reset. Hewlett hits into the net, and a point for the Blue Jays. So
I would have to give that point for number 13, Frazier, with that dig.
yes.
And kept it in play, and Walthill ended up scoring as a result.
Oh, here she comes, number 6. I'm 4 for 4.
Is this the one?
I'm 4 for 4. I'm not going to make mention, all right, until after this serve. Make that 5 for 5.
You counter jinxed. Just kidding. Well, yeah, number 6 Pilcher for Blue Jays went on a huge service run with Omaha Christian the last game, and that one was
Yes.
a little wonky.
All right, here we go. Kennedy. Oh, right there. It was on the line. So Walthill is going to play it. Chavez back on over to Winnebago. Oh, man, nice swing by Kennedy, but Walthill was right there. Here they come. McCauley hits it out.
Yeah, Walthill got really excited putting up a block on Miliani Bass, which is a pretty good achievement. However, it was dug nicely by Winnebago, and Walthill just hit it out.
Kennedy puts it into play. Blue Jays. Oh, Miliani right there. Bass. Decora. Blue
Miliani
Jays.
wants it again.
Uh-oh. Somebody went into the net. Oh, 2 hits.
Double contact.
19-12.
Pop quiz. I thought they made it legal.
As long as the third hit goes to your player.
There you go. You
There
pass.
you go, yes.
You get a B+.
All righty, new rule. All right, 15. Oh, she gets it. McCauley, ace serve. Right in the area, nobody was really there. Vargas trying to go for it.
I mean, when you see the ball coming in short, you need to take some steps forward and not just stay complacent. Take a step forward and get
Another
your footing
short
down.
serve. Yes, here we go. Decora on over to
Nice.
Bass.
Yeah.
She wanted that area, and she got it. Nobody was home.
And that's the right choice by Bass. I mean, the past couple times, Walthill put up a block, so she anticipated that they would be putting up a block again, and so she just dished it really quick to the left and got a kill.
Definitely. Blackfish is going to be coming into the game. Bass to serve. Here she goes. Good serve there by Bass. And Walthill, they're working with it. Free ball for Winnebago. Bass to Decora. On over to Vargas. Oh, she got it. She had a hot hand earlier, and she repeats.
Yeah, I mean, she has to keep it up, and easily player of the night of all 3 teams, in my opinion.
Bass puts the ball in play. McCauley on over to Frazier. Brooklyn elects to push it. Oh!
Nice.
Right there, nobody home in that back area by that line, and Brooklyn, good heads-up play by the Blue Jays, 14-21.
That is the ideal push. If you're going to push it over, go for those deep corners because they are oftentimes open.
Dale, number 27, comes into the game. This is going to be Monroy. Brooklyn, number 3, serves it.
Whoa.
Oh, nice serve. Winnebago, good heads-up play. They get it. 2 hits by Kennedy.
I think you're ready to be a referee after this season, Garen.
Here we go. It is 21-15. Brooklyn looking over the area. Serves on over to Winnebago. Bass is right there. Decora searches for the ball. Vargas swings. Another kill stat for Vargas.
Vargas has been very consistent. And however, one thing I'm noticing is that she's only been hitting cross court. And so if you're defending against that, you can anticipate a cross court hit and start adjusting your defense. She might want to mix it up and hit it down the line one of these times.
Oh my goodness, Bass with the heat. She gets it on over, and Walthill elects to push it. And nice swing there by Vargas. Good heads-up play by Blue Jays. Playing off the net, Blackfish was right there, and it hits the ground on the Walthill side. Point for Winnebago.
Very strong court awareness by number 8 Blackfish to find the open spot and push it there quickly before the Walthill players had a chance to get there.
Here we go, 23, 2 more points for Winnebago for the first set. Bass, oh, ace serve.
I mean, there are probably grown adults who would have missed that because I saw it from up here. That ball was floating. It looked like it was going out, and then the very last second, it just dropped.
Right.
And now we're at game point.
The freshman, Cassidy Bass, 27. She hits it. They're right there. Give him a free ball back to Winnebago. Decora calls out. Vargas swings into the net. Oh, my goodness.
Ooh, she wanted that.
She's been clean swinging all night. You know, finally that one went into the net. But
she's in redemption mode now. She's going to be like, set me up. I got to redeem myself. And she will.
Number 13, Frazier gets the call. Serving, puts it in play. It is out. There you have it, folks. Winnebago, with that one set, they got their first one under their belts, as it is a triangular. So we're going to be playing another set here. Set number 2 coming your way. A lot of good things by Walthill Blue Jays. I seen Pilcher. She was their kind of person that relieved them in the serve game there. She couldn't get it going in that first one, but guarantee she's going to be back there in set number 2. Do you see how I use that guarantee? You know what I mean? Like guarantee.
The plugs. Sometimes I catch them, sometimes I don't catch them.
We got to do some shout outs here. We want to say thank you to our sponsors here. DJ Bessamy behind the 1s and 2s here tonight. Kevin Ebert helping us out. Willie Bass, Garen Coons, Jordana Bass, and then we also have Sinya Harlan. But TB Customs, thank you for being tonight's sponsor. Winnebago Comprehensive Healthcare System, the hospital known as 12 Clans Unity Hospital, the Winnebago Behavioral Health Department. And we want to say thank you to Avery Brothers Sign Company. If you folks are thinking about bringing us in, Big Voice Radio, to a athletic event, maybe you'll see something that you want us to cover. We are live streaming, have that option for the masses out there. We also plug on 100.9 FM audio broadcasts, as well as tonight's live broadcast on YouTube. All right, Winnebago is going to come out with another look here. Looks like number 18, this is going to be Walker is going to be on the floor. We also have Vargas, Kennedy, Bass, Hewlett, and Decora. That's tonight's lineup coming out for the first set. Breezy is going to come back in. Bass is going to have a seat.
And if you notice, they didn't have any funky rotation issues, Winnebago, this time compared to when they played Omaha Christian. And I found out what the issue was. I went down there and I was being nosy.
Yeah.
And they said that the libero was subbing in and out too quickly for different players.
Oh.
It was a technical thing. They were trying to skip a step, basically.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Just a little, so make sure the referees know. All righty, so that we're starting action here. Winnebago's on the board with 1. Bass is going to be serving, keeping it rolling. Good serve there by Bass. Decora gets it, and then here comes Vargas.
Whoa.
Oh, my goodness.
That was a rocket.
Yeah, it unfortunately went out. So 1-1. Blue Jays need to win this set to force third set. Number 8 puts it into play for the Blue Jays. Breezy's right there. Oh,
whoa.
Little cast. Yep. little
oopsie daisy there.
Maybe call it out. Communication.
Yeah. I think it might be also just a part of them adjusting to Decora helping set in previous games, whereas now she's more of a hitter. So she probably wanted to set, and that probably caused some confusion.
Number 8, Walker. Oh, nice serve by Walker. ACE. Walthill has a 3. Winnebago has 1. Here comes another serve by Walker. Blue Jays on over to Breezy. Bass on over to our Walker, to Winnebago Indians Walker, a.k.a. Honeydew.
Yeah, she's ready. I want to see her get set up more and get some more swings.
4-1. Kennedy on over to Decora. She hits it on over. Blue Jays. McCauley hits into the net. Oh, my goodness. So 2-4. Winnebago down by 2. And we're continuing on. Breezy Hits it on over. Consistent server here tonight. McCauley tries to catch Winnebago off guard. Kennedy is there. Bass hits it on over. Here comes Blue Jays. They set up their play. McCauley slams it down, but they dig it. Winnebago does. On over, and Breezy. Nice heads-up play by Breezy. She dove for that one. And it gets out, so Monroy hits it out for the Blue Jays.
I mean, that was a good dive by number 3 for the Blue Jays, Monroy. But she went and used one arm, when if she would have used 2 arms, there would have been more control there. Oh!
Good point there.
Lift.
Looks like it was a lift called on number 4 of the Blue Jays. She tried to get a good heads-up play there, but Wolf.
That was a very athletic play. Unfortunately, it was called a lift.
Here we go, second set, tie ball game, 4-4. Breezy puts it in play. Monroy on over to McCauley. Decora's right there. They set up Walker. She tries it. Blue Jays working with it. Free ball for Winnebago. On over to Bass. Here comes Decora. Off the roll. Off the roll on the net. A kill for Decora.
Yeah, that's a tough angle to cover because it's so sharp and you don't always anticipate it rolling down the net and falling so short.
Breezy. She gets it.
Nice.
Oh, Kennedy's right there.
Love that. That's the right thing to do, especially if you're a hitter who loves to hit. I mean, man, those are so fun.
She just popped up. Bam.
It's a free hit. Just smack it down.
Here we go. Breezy, 6-4. Puts it in play. Here comes Frazier to McCauley. Oh, good push over by McCauley. Catches Winnebago off guard.
Yeah, that was a pretty sharp push down the line. Caught Bass off guard and forced Bass to have it just scuff her arm and roll out. Point for Blue Jays.
The libero Walker for the freshman. Jump serve on over, and she gets an ace. Yes.
Tie ball game now.
Yes, then there's a smile by Walker. That's what we wanted to see. She was kind of hanging her head a little bit earlier. She ties the ball game up 6-6. See if she can continue running here as she's wearing the libero jersey here this evening. Blue Jays to serve. Ball's in play. Bass passes it on over to the other Bass. Kennedy has a shot at it. Blue Jays elect to get it up, and Breezy's working with it now. Miscommunication.
Oh,
Walker, good
save.
heads-up play. Here goes the Blue Jays. Oh, number 4 with their kill. That was Wolf for the Blue Jays.
And I feel like Breezy knew she had it, just couldn't quite get there. She kind of slammed her hands on the floor and walked away with a smile. She knows she would have had it.
Here comes number 1, Wolf. Winnebago setting up the play.
There we go.
Walker.
That's what I want to see right there. I've been waiting to see that. And fully capable. And I love seeing her walk out with a smile.
Yes. Nice kill. She puts herself in the stat book right there. 7-7. This is the second set. Here we go. Now we're going to be looking at Chavez. That's going to be at the line. Serving for Winnebago. Serves up, and the whistle blows here. Looks like they're out of rotation on the Blue Jay side, if I'm not mistaken.
That's what it looked like, yeah.
All righty. They had an issue with this in the last game against the Guardians. Walthill did. They got a couple points, the Guardians, and you don't want to give any free points. So we'll try to make sure that the coaches are going to try to coach them up, make sure they're right in order.
Yeah, and it's expected for a young team. They're still learning the mechanics of it all, so no biggie.
Here we go, Chavez.
Nice set.
Yeah.
Wow.
Here we go. Back and forth. It is 8-7. Winnebago does have a 1-point lead. Breezy. Miscommunication between her and Kennedy.
Yeah, I would rather see my players both go for it, like bump into each other going for it, versus no one going for it, letting it drop.
All right. The clock goes out. So they're, yeah, I think they unplugged it down there. When I used to announce Little Priest games, there's a plug-in down there, and it's a little touchy. And at times, you know, there would be in a heated overtime Little Priest Tribal College, remember? And then all of a sudden, we had to take a break, you know, because the clock had to reset and stuff. It happens. But we'll chalk that one up too as, I don't know, do we have a commercial break or is any shout outs or anything like that? It is my birthday next Tuesday, so if you guys want to sing me happy birthday on the live stream, you guys can go ahead and do that.
I'm not. You'll have viewers logging out. Just kidding. I'm not the singing type, but happy early birthday.
I appreciate it,
young
yeah.
man.
And we were talking about the game too. No, excuse me. Well, there is a Nebraska game, football game.
The same day?
Yeah, I think they're playing a high school team or something like that. I'm not sure. But
Wait,
it's
what?
going to be on Saturday.
Was that a dig? Wow.
I forgot who they're playing. They're playing the Huskies, that's all I know. But the game's at 11 o'clock. It's a home game. And then we count down to Terrence Bud Crawford and
That's Saturday.
Alvarez. Yes. Who'd you say you had, Alvarez?
Stop. No, Team Crawford all the way. You already know.
All right, the lights came back on as Pilcher, nice serve, but Winnebago's right there. And they dig it up. It is 8-8. Is that the right score? Here we go, back and
so.
forth.
Oh.
Off the net.
Okay, shoe game. Who's your pick so
I
far?
gotta go with Decora on this side.
I think so. The pinks really standing out compared to everybody else.
Be looking over. Yeah, we're looking for the best shoes of the night, folks. Anyways, but here comes the Lula Decora, the senior. Serves on up, and she just didn't time it just right into the net. So she ties the ball game 9-9 as Frazier is going to be stepping up to bat for, excuse me,
Macaulay.
this duel right here between Frazier and McCauley been pretty good. All right. Oh,
wow. Another missed rotation for the Blue Jays.
yeah.
Okay, let's see if they can figure it out.
10-9. Kennedy, she's going to be serving here for the Lady Indians, and Kennedy is a junior. Here we go. Blue Jays. Brooklyn, she hits it on over to the Winnebago side. Decora on over to Kennedy. Nobody home.
That was Bass.
Yeah. Macaulay. Good kill there by Bass. Excuse me.
You know what, one thing that if I'm coaching a team and we struggle sometimes with our rotation, like we're getting called for being out of rotation, you can actually call a lineup check before the server serves to avoid a miss lineup.
Yes.
So, I mean, they should use that. It's free.
Kind of like
it's
at
allowed.
Walmart when you don't know the price, you just kind of go over
A
to
price
that.
check.
Yeah,
before
price
you
check.
buy it. Exactly.
Yeah, see how it kind of got that commercial.
I like that analogy, kind of resi with Walmart, but, we can relate.
Here we go. It is 12-9. Kennedy to serve. She puts it up. Pilcher digs it. On over to Walker. Free ball coming for Winnebago. Hewlett. Decora.
Let's go.
Vargas slams it out. A little too. Yeah, she's been hot tonight, but that one goes a little too far wide right.
Didn't quite get the snap or the English that I know she wanted and I know that she's used to having. That one floats out.
All right, Monroy, Brooklyn, number 3. Serves it on up for Blue Jays.
Nice
Decora.
pass.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice heads-up play. It works.
Yeah,
It works. Nobody home.
And I like that she's learning to do it sparingly versus being predictable or doing it all the time. And I swear she had to have looked and seen the open spot to get it. Like nobody even was expecting that.
Yeah.
Kudos to Decora.
The senior. Here goes Bass. Her serves up. Brooklyn. They set up number 8.
Nice dig.
Right
Oh,
there.
Vargas.
They go head. All right. Winnebago working around. They're hitting each other, but that's all right. They got back on their feet. They reset Decora, calling it on out. Vargas. Right there. She got another one. She's in the kill stat.
And that was a good,
one.
good adjustment for Vargas. I mean, the last one, she kind of just slammed it and it floated out, but this one was much more controlled, much more relaxed, and she intentionally found some open space down the line.
Bass. Another serve. On over to Brooklyn. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah,
Trying to return the
Frazier.
favor.
Here we go. Decora. Oh. Okay. Looks like somebody was into the net.
I think Walker almost thought that she was in the net, but it was instead Lady Blue Jay.
15-10, second set. Walthill needs to get this one to force a third set. Bass continues to serve. Here we go. Pilcher on over to Monroy. Frazier gives them a free ball. Winnebago. Decora sets up Walker. She tips it down.
I mean, it's working.
Yes.
She knows it's open, and she's being careful. She's staying under the net. She's keeping it clean. But I still want to see her slam it down. I know she can do it. We've seen it in warm-ups. It's happened. It's just a countdown. It's just, a matter of time at this point.
Oh, some power behind that one there. Go serve. Good serve there by Bass, and it works.
Good eyes, good eyes.
Walthill couldn't recover that one. 17-10. Winnebago up by 7. Bass continuing her service run.
Well, Winnebago well on their way to being the one of the two teams that's going to have 2 wins of the season.
Oh, out it goes. 8 for the Blue Jays. Tries to get a kill. Just a little too far back. 18-10. Nice run here by Winnebago. Good serve. Monroy, good heads-up play. Blue Jays push it on over to Winnebago side. Hewlett, I think 2 hits.
Dale was in the net.
Okay, Dale.
That's
for the Blue
about
Jays.
3 or 4 so far in just the past 10 or so points.
19-10. Continuing on here. Let's see if the coach is going to be talking it on over with the Blue Jays after this serve. It is up. It's in play. McCauley back on over to Frazier. McCauley pushes it back on over to Winnebago side. Decora. Here comes Walker. Little tip on over to the Blue Jay side. Number Pilcher goes into the net. She was running at it. She almost had it, but just a little down.
She had the right power in the right spot, but even if it did almost go over, Vargas was right there. She would have slammed it right down with the block.
Bass. Winnebago up by 10. Puts it into play.
Okay,
oh,
Dale.
There you go.
There she is.
Vargas pushes it back on over. Oh, heads up play by Frazier for the Blue Jays.
Good call by Frazier. Good court awareness. They've been making numerous attempts for that specific kind of play, and that one goes down.
Here we go, 20-11. Frazier on over to the Winnebago side. Vargas right there. She got another spot.
She
Didn't put a lot of power on it, but nonetheless, nobody was home.
Yep, it fell right where it needed to. Sometimes that's all it takes.
Looks like some substitution coming for Winnebago side. 21-11. Cassidy Bass, the freshman. She comes off the bench, and she's going to give us some serves here. Walthill's ready. They're set. Bass serves. Ooh, nice power. Goes up. Blue Jay do recover. Decora on over to Vargas.
Decora's setting now. What's going on?
Here we go. Blue Jays, nice and forth action. Oh, Cassidy kind of just pushes it on over. Nobody home for the Blue Jays, and another point for Winnebago.
I don't know what arrangement Winnebago has on who's setting, but it's working. Decora was hitting all night, then I saw her setting, and then right after that, Bass was setting. Oh, okay, something's being called here against Winnebago.
Did you get that call there, Willie?
They did a motion of someone from the back row jumped while they were in the front row, so it went against Winnebago.
All righty. Blue Jays are going to bring in number 5. This is Ross. And, yep, Camry Ross. From my understanding, she got cleared to play. She might have had an injury right there, but she's going to serve. Serves on out. Yeah, it's a little tough coming off the bench and stuff, but nonetheless, there she is.
And it was a significant moment when she was being substituted in. The whole bench and some of the fans started cheering loudly, and I was like, well, why? Is it because she hasn't been playing? And I think that's part of it, but I looked at the roster, and I think it's because she's the only senior on the Blue Jays roster, and so it's good to see the senior getting some playing time.
Oh, okay, so Breezy puts it into play. Blue Jays work with it a little bit, but they do hit it out on Winnebago's side.
And now Winnebago only 2 points, 2 points away from closing out the set and the match and the night.
Here we go. It is in play.
Free ball.
Winnebago. Bass
Oh,
on
it's
over
tight.
to Walker. They play it off the net, and it looks like Yes.
Net violation on Walthill, and they thought they scored the point. They thought they had blocked Walker, but someone was in the net on Walthill.
The senior, Breezy.
Game point?
Yep, working with the serve here. Consistent serving. She get it on over. Blue Jays.
Oh, dear.
She puts them on their heels, and there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. It is ball game. Congratulations to Winnebago Lady Indians. Get 2 wins tonight, huh?
That's pretty awesome. I would say that's a successful triangular for the Winnebago Lady Indians. And shout out to all 3 teams putting up a good fight, showing some really good rallies, really good volleyball. That was so fun to watch. Glad to be a part of it. Congratulations to the Winnebago Lady Indians.
I know that the Winnebago Indians are going to be hosting a tournament that's coming up here in September. It's going to be against Omaha Nation. We're counting down that game and stuff because I know Omaha
tournament?
Nation. Yeah, it's going to be at 9 o'clock on a Saturday. We'll give the details and stuff. We'll make sure we put out a graphic and stuff. But again, thank you to everybody that's tuning into Big Voice Radio. We appreciate the opportunity that the Winnebago Public School has given Big Voice Radio, and then congratulations to the athletics department for doing a wonderful job, and congratulations to the Lady Indians. Any final words as we're going to get ready to go off the air? Player of the game?
Player of the game for me for tonight is Vargas, not just for that set, but for the whole night. She was consistent. She really stepped up. It was very impressive and fun to watch. She's aggressive, and she just rose up, and she's definitely the player of the night for me. What about you?
It's always good to have a win under that win column. I like Bass's run. She really put the team up there in this last set. They've seen a lot of good things and stuff. So Constellation, man, Kennedy, she did a lot of good things. Takora did a lot of good things, and just overall, a lot of improvement on the Lady Indian side. So
definitely
chalk it up to the coaches, doing a wonderful job. Want to say thank you to them. Want to say thank you to the fan faithful for coming out here this evening. Walthill Blue Jays, they do travel well. There's a lot of Lady Jays fans in the house here this evening, and they did some good things as well. So good luck on their season as they continue on. Volleyball action, high school, man. Hey, we appreciate you. You know, everything that you do, Willie, coaching us on up here and giving us that expert analysis, that in-depth look and stuff. But again, say thank you to the crew. DJ Bestamy, Kevin, Jordana, Sinya, Willie, Garen. Anything else you want to make mention?
No, just thanks for having me. That was fun. Looking forward to the next time.
Tuesdays from 11 to noon, join us as we host Winnebago Talks, streaming live from our Facebook and YouTube channels.
The Big Voice.
Join us in sharing all things the Winnebago community is talking about.
WTN 100.9 FM.
Learn about upcoming events. If you don't have social media, tune in through the radio waves at KWTN 100.9 FM.
Allen, Nebraska.
Do you have a special announcement or upcoming event? You can contact us to be a special guest on our next show, KWTN at WinnebagoTribe.com.
You want to tune in anywhere? You can also visit the Winnebago Tribe website to stream our online radio player at WinnebagoTribe.com with special guests each episode.
Watch us live online through Facebook and YouTube.
The official radio station of the Winnebago Tribe.
You're listening to The Big Hour on the Big Hour.
As we explore the path of musical righteousness, we will be hosted by the Big Voice's favorite DJs.
In case you miss it, we also have replays throughout the day. The Big Hour features music ranging from artist spotlights, genre hits, and decade classics.
Tune in Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays for the Big Hour starting at noon.
You are now dialed into The Big Voice, KWTN.
We also cover sports every other Wednesday. Join us on KWTN 100.9, The Big Voice, to talk local sports, supporting our student athletes. Also recapping some of our favorite memories from Winnebago sports.
On KWTN 100.9 FM.
Streaming live on Winnebago, The Big Voice, YouTube, and Facebook. hosted by Coach Q and B Love.
KWTN 100.9 FM, the big voice.
Hoka, hey, you are now dialed into the big voice. KWTN 100.9 FM.
Text 402-922-3347 to make a dedication or song request each Thursday for All Requests Live. All Requests Live is 2 hours dedicated to your favorite jams. You can also vote for our top 5 songs of the week by casting your votes on Facebook. Join us each Thursday at 11 a.m. on All Requests Live, hosted by DJ Besame.
Each Friday night, join us for a new episode of Midnight Love, airing live from KWTN 100.9 FM. We are offering you the hottest slow jams, from yesterday's hits to today's hottest love songs. Hosted by MC BKC and special guests. You can also join us each evening from 10 to midnight to recap this episode. Join us for Midnight Love, KWTN 100.9 FM,
Radio
Alabama.
station of the Winnebago Truck.